Okay, so we are back for LizCast number 3. And so we have a big international event coming up. Can you tell us what that is?
Yeah, in just a couple weeks in early December, the next round of international talks on climate change are happening in Cancun, Mexico.
Okay. And what's important about this year as opposed to maybe different from last year?
I mean, one of the most important things in this year is that last year the Obama administration made a massive commitment to help raise $100 billion by 2020 to be looking at adaptation and other pieces around climate. Absolutely critical that we make sure that the U.S. lives up to that commitment for two reasons. The first one is that we need to show the rest of the world that the United States is ready and willing to actually follow through on promises and take action on climate. It really determines how other nations approach this issue and whether they're willing to roll up their sleeves and start to deal with this issue right now. And the second reason is, coming out of this recent election, it's really critical that we make sure that the Obama administration hears loud and clear that they still have to take action on climate, and that they need to do it now, no matter what happens in politics on a national level, that they need to be willing to address this issue. And the fact that they made this commitment, holding them accountable, is the first way to show that they're really going to move forward no matter what the political winds in the United States are.
So you'd say that the money for international adaptation is important, but it also is sending this greater message.
Yeah, the money for international adaptation is critical on a number of fronts, and sending the message both around the world and also here in the United States is absolutely critical that the Obama administration does right now. And it's actually on our backs to make sure that we hold him accountable in a very strong way to ensure that that happens.
And we, One Sky, are going to have people down there, and we'll be reporting back the action for people. And so what should folks here in the U.S. Do to support this action to live up to the pledge?
Well, there's a couple of things that a number of us have been pulling together to make sure that we can put the kind of pressure from back home on the administration to stand up on these issues while they're in Cancun, Mexico. Number one is on December 1st, there's going to be a day of action happening across the country where people are going to be calling on the administration to do this by having people have activities in their local communities. And then we're also going to have a coalition of us standing out in front of the White House, making sure that this message is loud and clear. And as part of that day, we're going to be calling on people to be calling in to the White House and make sure that they're hearing that citizens across the country care about this issue and want action now. And then the second thing is there's already an ongoing petition where you can put your name and show the administration that you as an individual care about this issue and want them to take action on it right now. And if you go to One Sky's website, you can sign on to the petition itself.
Great. Thanks.